Sambhar here is not sambhar.
Correct.
Basically.
Thank you.
How do you shoot with a paper gun?
Something about rolls or...
Tissue.
Oh, nice one. Whenever I used to want to be on a diet, I just watch like a particularly gory scene of Mirzapur. And then I would be like, okay, next 24 hours, I don't need to eat anything.
I remember we were touring with a show in China. Also, while just leaving, I saw in the bar old monk rakhi huई thi. That man was refusing to sell it. He said, "ये last bottle है, I can't sell it. It's already open. It's for me." Bengali. Oh, rap.
Now you know how much one has to pay here. So, you know, the thing is, I am very used to actually binge watching Priyanshu. So, it's a nice change for me to actually watch him binge today. And to watch him binge, he's actually brought us very, very sweetly and set this whole thing up like a set dosa.
Yes, set
Sorry,
dosa.
like a set dosa, literally and figuratively. He's brought us to one of his favorite places, which is Tirupati Dosa Center,
Tirupati Dosa
which you've been coming to for quite a while. You've not come here in between because
In between I missed.
obviously he's a big star now.
No,
But-
not at all.
okay.
For me, it
But,
is
yeah.
the authenticity of these dosas.
Yeah.
And especially because when I came from Bangalore, I used to live just down the road. It was, I think, these 4 boys living in that 1 BHK. Generally,
Yeah.
how the story starts
Yeah.
for him.
Always, yeah.
But he was just a small counter down the road.
Yeah.
और
And
हाँ
this is
इन्हीं का था,
Anna
ये अन्ना का है, इन्हीं का है,
Runs Tirupati.
बड़ा अन्ना।
बड़ा आना,
तो
correct.
इनको मैं मिलता था और ये पहले अंदर, they used to be in the street, we used to sit outside and eat. But I think coming from Bangalore, you wanted this authentic taste.
Yeah.
वो चाहिए था.
And that is
Which is
something
why
we,
we are here.
we both bond on.
Oh, yeah,
because
you're
we are
also
both
from Bangalore?
from Bangalore.
Correct.
Yes, and we both like our dosa simple. But are we going to have simple dosa now, or what are you ordering for us?
No, the basic sacred dosa is the normal your podi masala dosa. I think वो अगर अच्छा मिल जाता है तो then my day is sorted. I can have that throughout the day.
Yeah, yeah.
I think मैं 3 बार खा सकता
Correct.
हूँ.
I am not a
breakfast,
fan,
lunch.
no offense to anyone, but I am not a fan of the Shezwans and the other things.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like my normal dosa.
हाँ,
So
but it's not remix things too much.
Correct.
I think वो जैसे गानों को बार-बार remix करके उनको बिगाड़ देते हैं.
Correct. The classics must
Authentic
be
classic is the
classics.
classic.
Absolutely.
So let's get to those.
Yeah, sure. Yes,
अच्छा.
absolutely.
Sir, कन्नड़ा में बोल दूँ.
Ah, yes, please. He knows Kannada.
ಎರಡು ಮಸಾಲ ದೋಸಾ. That's all I know. That's all.
Not a ಒಂದು,
Not one.
not a ಮೂರು.
So one,
Oh,
ಎರಡು,
it's
yes.
ಎರಡು, correct.
I think that's all I know also. वो छोटी मोटी जो कन्नड़ा बची.
I know Nalu also. Ha,
Nalu.
all right. That's about it. All right, thank you.
That's right.
We'll come. Let's have a seat. So Priyanshu is clearly a man of influence because literally 30 seconds after we've ordered the dosa, it is like right on our plates here, and it's looking very authentic. I have to
Let's
say.
try. Maybe बहुत time के बाद.
Yeah, so now you've like fully hyped up this place, so it has to like live up
I
to
hope
those
so.
expectations.
But you're also from Bangalore, so you don't have high expectation. I think Bombay the one
It's
major.
feeling the pressure now. It's
No,
feeling the
one
pressure.
major issue with Mumbai, I think whoever's grown up in South is
Yeah.
the sambhar.
Yeah.
Sambhar here is not sambhar.
Correct. Thank you.
Here, this guy still
It's like
is.
a tomato soup type.
Tomato
It is.
soup and
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. This
So
is
I
looking
think
little bit
He's
original
nice.
type.
He's also kind of mixed it so that Bombay people also learn.
Ah, that's true. Priyanshu is making excuses for the sambar, but we shall try it and we shall see.
Huh?
This is not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Better
No.
than the usual Bombay
Maybe it
sambar,
has a
I have to
kick.
say. Yeah.
That-
It has a little
maybe that
kind of like
spicy kick.
a little punch basically. So since you're such a dosa connoisseur, is that a donosaur? I don't know. A dosa connoisseur.
Donosaur.
Yes, a donosaur. So what's like? I mean, I know that I'm going to create a lot of problems for you by asking you this, but best place for dosa in Bangalore?
Oh, in Bangalore? Oh, I can't think of. There's so many, yeah. Bangalore to.
Which was your
known
go-to
for-
place? Okay, if not the best, which was your like comfort zone for dosa?
At least for me, my nostalgia or the dosa which I always remember is I was studying in Malleshwaram, which is where I did my filmmaking from this SAE college. And हर दिन वहाँ जाते थे. I used to park my bike and you had that basic Sagar restaurant. I think the Sagar restaurant of Bangalore. Morning, people come there. It's just a standing place. You quickly come there. I remember मेरा 50 rupees was set aside every day. Ki 35 rupees for this cheese masala dosa. One of the most beautiful one. Again, what is missing here, which I love in Bangalore, is they make this beautiful crispy dosa.
Yeah,
right? It needs to be nice and crispy on the sides and the edges and be nice and soft under.
Yeah.
And the puri bhi bahut alag hoti hai.
Yeah.
So 35 rupees.
Of the best thing in the
I
world.
had a great memory every day. 35 rupees, cheese masala dosa. Then you have that filter coffee, filter kapi, and
I was just going to correct him, but then I said, okay, we'll let it slide because he said all this Bondu, Yeredu, Muru and all that so fluently.
Also,
I said, okay, we'll let it go. Yeah.
Also that thing which we were discussing, the dosa. Where a lot of people say dosa, it's not dosa, guys, it's the
for dose.
Yes.
Doses, yeah.
Okay.
So obviously, you know, I mean, we can go on and on about dosa. But what about like the other, you know, South Indian food which you like? Because there's so much to choose from, right? Like, so what are some of the other favorites?
I think my comfort food generally is South Indian food, of course, mainly because I've grown up there. But I love Bangalorean food also because the coconut curry and all that is, uske saath wo panpale or there's a crispy roti which they give you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that. Then, even Malleshwaram, I think a lot of, I don't know if you know of this, you're from Bangalore, but do you know this place called Halli Mane?
Yes.
Okay. Now you're from Bangalore.
Yeah, but I haven't actually been there, but I've heard about it a lot.
Halli Mane is a house converted into a restaurant. Huge place. Again, great for morning breakfast, lunch. You get very nice akki roti. Again, a very Bangalore thing with this different kind of chutney, right? वो यहाँ तो I don't think you find it in.
Yeah, you don't get too much.
Bombay यहाँ नहीं मिलता.
Akki roti though. Just now, actually, I don't want to make you jealous, but we just came from Benne Dosa, which is in Juhu, and we had I have to say we had a great dosa there also. So next time I think we will take you there, and I think there was akki roti there as well.
They have akki roti.
Yeah.
Is it good? The akki roti is good.
We didn't have the akki roti, but it's all there on the menu. So we had like the ghee pori dosa, and then we had Mangalore buns also, which was an interesting thing. But
do Bombay people know akki roti doesn't mean Akshay Kumar ki roti? It is not.
Saying all these poor Mumbai people, they're not that bad actually. See, the thing is, all Bangalore people have like a slight intellectual superiority, na? Little bit. Yeah, just little bit.
I am actually a very full Mumbaikar now.
Oh, look at him. Yeah.
मैं पूरा Bombay हूँ मैं मुझे कितने
How many years has it been now?
I came in 2010 yeah.
No, okay.
Close to 15 now.
You can be both. Don't worry.
I can be both. My introduction every time is I'm Priyanshu Painyuli. I'm a North Indian from South India.
Yeah.
Now a Mumbaiker.
Yeah, and I think that's what gives you like so much of you're someone actually I was a little intimidated to be interviewing you for this show, honestly.
Why?
Because you're someone who really knows food, right? I mean, you've done like food shows and then you were doing like a food show and you seem to have like quite a bit of knowledge about food. You seem to be quite a foodie. Oh, you don't?
No.
Acting very well. See, the acting is there
That's
also.
the acting, exactly. That's the acting part of it when in front of camera.
Yeah, I thought.
Otherwise, I am at least good part about my diet or thing is I can eat anything and everything. I'm not restricted to I can't eat this, I can't eat that. Too much of spicy food, then you'll see me melting. But even while eating a pani puri, I get drenched. And
the same.
But I love eating it.
Yeah.
Even अगर मैं अभी यहाँ fan के नीचे नहीं होता तो शायद अभी you would have seen me getting really really drenched. In fact, a lot of times on shooting sets, Akash Khurana and a lot of these friends, my director from Kashmir Rocket, they have kept my name as Fountainhead. या क्या स्वेट की दुकान और बहुत तरह के नाम
I'm the female version of that also. I'm just like, why can't I be one of those people who look cool while eating spicy things? Like, unfortunately, I am not one of those
I don't look
cool. Yeah, so that's fine. We can both look uncool together. And you are obviously a very, lean person, but whenever I used to want to be on a diet, I just watch like a particularly gory scene of Mirzapur. And then I would be like, okay, next 24 hours, I don't need to eat anything. And especially, I don't want to give the thing away to anyone who's not watched Mirzapur, because I'm sure everyone has. But like your scene with, oh my God. I don't think I ate for like some 48 hours after that. I was just, first of all, heartbroken because Robin is one of my favorite characters on Mirzapur. I was like, how could they do this to like such a lovable, I mean, he's a rogue, but he's a lovable rogue, right? Like, you know, how could they do this to you? So, yeah, that's my secret to, every time I want to diet, I just watch a particularly gory scene of Mirzapur. But anyway, that's...
But that scene actually came out too intense, yeah.
Thank you.
No, even I did not imagine it would become that.
Didn't you say anything to...
No, I initially asked him, I asked Gurmeet, our director, that when the first time he narrated it to me, he said, you know, ye hoga, season 2 mein then this episode, this will happen. So they go do an overall. Of course, then we get the script to read it. And so iske baad ye hota, you know, then Guddu comes and then he kills you. And then I said, what did he do?
Yeah.
And then when he narrated, I said, are you sure you want it this way? But the logic, the reasoning he gave made sense. We wanted to obviously pitch Guddu going crazy and mad.
Yeah.
Nashe mein and drugs mein, and you know, make him the villain. That there is no comeback now, redemption now with the family, because the one sane guy was taking care of the story.
Yeah.
Then I said, okay, yeah, it should look like an accident and trying to, you know, go
Basically
somewhere.
someone going off the rails.
Yeah, yeah. And a lot of people said to continue to the next episode, it took them time.
It did,
Yeah.
because I think you're also like, I mean, I think Mirzapur is a kind of a show where, you know, you get very invested in the characters basically. And I think also it's like, I mean, you were talking about this before, like all of you have such a relationship as well, right? Like in the sense, like the kind of, because you've known Shweta from way back in the day, you've known Ali from way back in the day, Harshita and you have like the greatest chemistry. It's like, it's amazing. So what was eating on the Mirzapur sets like? Because I'm sure like if the viewers were finding it hard to sort of bounce back after scenes, what was it like for you guys? Like, you know what I mean, in terms of, was there comfort food that you needed or you just didn't want to eat at all? Or
I have two incidents. One was in Banaras. I remember the first time I was in Banaras, and this was the first time I was shooting in Banaras. And we were doing home scenes, me, Harshita, Shiba ma'am, Rajesh ji. And मेरा और हर्षिता का जल्दी पैकअप हो गया. These guys are still shooting. और जब तक पैकअप हुआ, everybody on the set is like, अरे तुम लोगों का पैकअप हो गया, वाटिका जाके ना एप्पल पाई खाना, वाटिका जाके ना एप्पल पाई खाना. I said, एप्पल पाई बनारस?
Yeah.
They all are like, guys, please pack one for me. शिबा मैम भी बोल रही है, गुरु सर बोल रहे हैं, बाबा हमारे DOP, like pack apple pie. I said, I thought they were just playing a prank or something. I said, बनारस में पेड़ा बोलो, लड्डू बोलो.
Yeah.
एप्पल पाई कौन बोलता है यार?
Some Mirzapur code for some, like, you know.
Not at all, but the Vatika, I wish there was a code, but Vatika apple pie, I think, is one of the best apple pies I've eaten. I can compare it to around the world.
Wow.
It is so good because they make their pure dough there by themselves. The apples are from their farm, and I think one of the purest with cinnamon, hota na, bada soft sa.
Wow, nice.
That, so I think we have, these guys are big foodie again, everybody, especially our director.
Okay, I got the total opposite impression from Harshita when I met her. She said nobody was foodies on the set of Mirzapur. Everyone is very into fitness. Nobody eats fatty stuff. So I was like, what a boring team of people this is.
नहीं सबके सब खाते हैं.
Harshita, you were lying to us all along.
वो नहीं खाती थी इतना.
Yeah,
she is
she
very
of course is very,
worried
like,
about
very
her
lean and all of that. Oh, so it's good to know that the rest of you
Yeah.
had your apple pie and eat it too.
And of course we would make sure that, you know, we are exercising
Working out and all of that.
And then when you're in Lucknow, you can't order from anywhere else because it's Ali's place. It's Ali's hometown.
Yeah.
His home is there.
Yeah.
तो अगर मैंने कहीं और से टुंडे और बिरयानी मंगा दी, तो रात
Now you know how much one has to pay here. You don't need to check the menu for the prices. You just heard it behind us. Yeah. So yeah, you were talking about
Ali, because it's Ali's hometown and his home is there. उसके घर से उनकी cook बना के खाना लाती थी हमारे लिए बहुत टाइम. And of course that homemade kebabs and homemade biryani is very different. तो हम
So
लोग
Ali's like home was supplying biryani and kebabs for the whole cast and crew of Mirzapur.
a lot of times. मतलब at least the hotel जहाँ हम लोग at least the actors रुके थे.
Yeah.
We would chill at the red terrace, you know, after the shoot, after the pack up. So he would be like, कोई बाहर से order नहीं करेगा, you know, घर से ये आ रहा है, घर से ये आ रहा है.
Wow.
I'm like, okay.
You guys are lucky. That's like, I mean, you're having like that whole, you know, real authentic treatment right in the heart of Lucknow. And of course, like getting that in Lucknow is like the best thing ever.
The best thing. और उसके लिए मतलब Ali is the best guy, of course. He knows घर का खाना कैसा होता है.
Yeah.
पर हाँ मतलब हम लोग यहाँ पे भी आते हैं तो बॉम्बे में it's very sometimes it's difficult all of us to catch up.
Yeah.
अपने अपने timelines अलग अलग हो जाते हैं. But it's always like कि वहाँ जाके कुछ try करेंगे इस बार.
Yeah.
At least Guru and me are like that now.
Yeah.
And Guru के साथ तो अब नया my new show is also with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. But it's always nice when the part of the gang gets back together again, basically. So, also, you were talking about how it's unusual to find, like, whatever, apple pie in Banaras, basically. And you were telling us about dosa in Spain.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how that happened and why you were having
So
such
funny
cravings not for
I had
paella,
no
but for
craving.
dosa.
Vandana, we both were walking, we were in Spain, Barcelona. And she's a vegetarian. I had some meat dish and we were walking and she's like, I'm still hungry. So we saw in one lane a big board called DOSAS. I thought something in Spanish. Dosas.
Yeah.
I thought something in Spanish mein kuch hoga.
Yeah.
We walk there, there's a big board outside and there's a sketch, okay? And I kept reading it for a while. It said, a nice sweet crepe with this filling and that filling. It's all explained for the foreigners.
Yeah.
Big written stuff. You know how much we paid for the dosa?
How
It was
much?
very bad. At least in Indian currency, it was $1,000.
Yeah, I was going to say 800.
Yeah, it
but
was $1,000.
Huh.
But again, the quality was. I mean, they didn't know how they gave
Yeah.
dal kind of a thing with as sambar.
Yeah, but
Chutney
was
for-
Vandana happy with it? Was her craving like sort of fulfilled or no?
I mean, it was just for hunger.
Yeah.
It's okay for now.
Yeah,
But otherwise, she's also very particular about her taste. She's from Delhi, so
yeah.
Delhi has
of
very
course.
authentic food.
Yeah, they are like major foodies. So when you actually travel abroad, which I'm sure happens a lot, or you're like whatever, you're shooting abroad or whatever it is, what is the one thing from home you miss the most, or are you not one of those people? Are you one of those people who just dives into the food of that area?
I do dive in. First, I would love to explore, but I remember we were touring with a show in China. I had tried all kind of stuff, meats I can eat. But after a while, because you're out for more than a month, out of India, we found we were in Shenzhen, and we found a small Indian restaurant in corner, okay? Little India ke naam se. Me and my team, all of us, we just barged in, and we said, kya milega? He said, kebab, naan, and butter chicken. We said, whatever
jackpot.
quality it is. I mean, even if it's not that butter chicken or naan, you're like, after a month now, when you get that,
You just
and
need
मुझे याद
something
है,
desi.
yeah, हमने सबने पता नहीं कितने plates order किए. We packed it. We took it back to the hotel. Also, while just leaving, I saw in the bar. We can talk about alcohol, no? We saw in the bar Old Monk rakhi हुई थी.
Oh.
That was again a very Indian bottle for me.
oh.
I'm like, wow, ये क्या है? That man was refusing to sell it.
What?
Me, my friends, we convinced him. He said, "ये last bottle है. I can't sell it. It's already open. It's for me."
Oh.
We have collected money. We paid him in yuan. We must have paid around $3,000 for one.
I think Himanshu's full fortune has gone abroad paying on for 1,000 rupee.
But it's for the
dosa
nostalgia, yeah. It's for the nostalgia. It's for just that feeling. It's for these stories to come back.
Yeah.
And then we went back to our hotel. We all sat down. We opened up our naan, butter chicken, Old Monk, and we played Gangs of Wasseypur ke gaane, or old Hindi music. And we're looking at a Chinese city outside. And
Yeah.
But I think I love doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm also one of those जिसने बहुत तरीके के experiments किए हैं.
So in China, did you like the Chinese food, or do you still feel Indian Chinese is better? What gets your vote?
I like the Chinese authentic one
Yeah.
also, frankly.
Yeah.
And we are very wrong sometimes कि they only have bland food. They have this Hunan sauce which comes from the south of China, which is very spicy.
Yeah.
And I think वहाँ पे you still find good decent food. There is definitely trouble with the smell.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't go close to some places. And the way they keep the meat is it stings.
it's
We're not
hardcore.
used to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're used to more cooked food coming in front of us, right?
And you are someone who is actually not like squeamish about this kind of stuff because you like dead and tasty things. So actually, China must have been your dream
Dead
come true.
Let's say dead.
Important. Yeah.
dead
Important
and
distinction.
cooked
And tasty, yeah. But because that's like a tough pill to swallow, I think even for people who are like hardcore non-vegetarian. But was there anything really like experimental that you tried there while you were in China, which was dead and cooked and tasty?
toad, I think we tried.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
And it came in different pieces, and then we had to put it in the hot pot. That's what I'm saying. We're not used to the idea of raw meat coming in front of you. Then you boil it in the hot pot yourself.
Yeah.
And then take it with the soup and the veggies and then eat it.
Okay.
If you mix it and give it to me, I'll be fine. It's cooked.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
What you don't know doesn't hurt you, type.
it's okay. You
correct.
tell me, but come cook. But यहाँ वो ना उसे raw रख के लग गया था. So it took us time, but then we were like, okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go for
So
it.
was this pre-Mirzapur or post-Mirzapur?
This is pre-Mirzapur. This is when I was doing a show called Taj Express, where me and Vandana met. We traveled, we did some 125 shows across the world. So this was at least 20 cities we did across China. And then we did France, Russia, many more.
Nice. And you guys are adorable, I just want to say. Like, I mean, it's very difficult in today's day and age to look at a couple who like genuinely seems to enjoy each other's company, love each other, very like, you're very goo goo gaga over her, which is like very sweet to see. So what's the recipe for like a great relationship? I'm asking a very corny question, I know, but I really want to know because I think you guys are really cute, honestly.
I think it's to be the right kind of authentic masala dosa.
Yeah.
Have
You're on a roll.
Have the crispiness. I'm just getting back here to the dosa while eating it. See, everybody has to find their own recipe, frankly. But it's have everything together. Don't make it mundane. Don't stick to one kind of a pattern in life. We like changing ourselves, changing places, changing the way we look, changing. I think change keeps us going, and then we've also grown up with each other.
Yeah.
We're not growing apart, but you're growing together.
Absolutely.
That's what makes it. And then we are also friends. We're very good friends. We met as co-actors, as friends.
Yeah.
We love traveling with each other.
Yeah.
And I always say this. Actually, the best way to find who's the right partner for you is to travel with them.
Yeah, because I think that's when people's really true colors come out, when they get cranky, when they get like they're far from home.
And their timings and everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's difficult to travel with best of your friends. Maybe even with your family member. But if your partner can be your best travel partner, I think that's the best thing.
Yeah,
really love that.
Yeah, and you know, like obviously, you know, you're a Mumbaiker, like you know, like as you said, who is from Bangalore, but you spend a lot of time in the mountains also. Like you spend a lot of times in Dehradun. So tell us a little bit about what people maybe don't know about what's special to eat there. What do you love about the food there? If people are traveling there, what should they look out for? Like, tell us a little bit about that since you spend so much time there, right?
See, Dehradun again now has become
very
place for, you got great cafes, you got everything. But Kalsang momos, if you like momos, everybody knows you have to go and try this Kalsang momos. They are also in Mussoorie, and especially the mutton momos are, oh my god, the most juiciest, best momos. You don't even need a. Sometimes the side chutney is actually, if the momos are tasty in itself, you don't need the chutney.
Yeah, it's a more a deterrent actually. Yeah.
So Kalsang is like that. Then I would say always try this Pahadi thali. I forgot that restaurant name, but generally the Pahadi dal is very different from the usual dal which you make. The rajma actually is very different from the usual Delhi rajma. Pahadi rajma hi alag banti hai. The rice which is very, so all that, the thali looks very, very different. And again, coming to the meat, is the trout fish is very famous. You have to have a fried one and do mutton bhat. The way mutton is cooked in our area is very different. Also, the mountain goats are very different from the usually what you get. And what we do generally also when a lot of us, we family members meet, we put it just after breakfast. So it starts cooking after breakfast till lunch.
Oh, nice.
And it's
so that's like a family recipe, is it? Or like just the way it's
how
done?
They make it in the mountain.
Okay.
It's kept very simple. It's got more in the broth of the meat. You know, non-vegetarian?
Yes,
Okay, then I can tell you.
I mean, I will. So I'm not a big fan of mutton. I only like mutton in my biryani. Not otherwise.
Thank you.
Yes, because I'm like I can't do the chicken biryani or the veg biryani. I'm sorry, it's
I
not
know.
possible.
The veg to consider नहीं
Yeah,
करते.
correct.
But chicken भी I think अगर option नहीं है तो it's like
But I mean,
chicken biryani.
I'd rather not have that.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just have the mutton biryani.
Correct.
So I'm guessing a hardcore biryani person. In Bangalore, actually, you get very good biryani.
I was coming to that.
Yeah.
क्या था वो जो Shivaji Nagar has
Yes,
authentic,
excellent. Yeah.
biryani. Empire restaurant.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, Empire has been at the center of a big, a lot of debate right now because we've been asked not to use the coloring in those famous red Empire kebabs. Do you remember the ones? Yeah. So, apparently, those are bad for you. So, the thing is, but I mean, I think all of us grew up on that. And,
We grew up on that.
Yes.
And also, I think it's like our metabolism and we were much younger in college.
We could eat anything and get away with that at that time. So so you're also a biryani fan basically. Obviously, since Vandana is from Delhi, and you said like obviously people from Delhi have a lot of they're very particular about their food. So when you guys go to Delhi, what are the places you always?
I feel Delhi, frankly, has the best food. उसके बारे में debate नहीं हो सकता because of I don't know, there's something about again the non-veg, the chola bhature, what you get there. वो जो पतीले वाले छोले कुलचे रोड साइड, oh my god, मॉर्निंग में किसी के पास भी चले जाओ, that'll be amazing. Recently also my favorite is सीताराम छोले भटूरे, पहाड़गंज में जो मिलते हैं, वो ही एक ही है, that's the only center there. And I know something very different about that recipe of the chole, which is so amazing. I think chole bhature for us is the main thing, and the way Vandana's mom makes the Punjabi style rajma.
Yeah.
And the kheer. Okay. Now
So see, you said you're not a foodie, but you are a foodie. See,
I
I
am.
found it out. He's not acting, everyone. He actually.
I just realized, yeah.
Because he's like, go there and eat this, and go there and eat that, and whatever. And you know a lot about like various, like I mean, from north to south basically, and
North, south, east.
and east also. Oh,
My father is ex-army, so he's from 6th Assam Regiment.
Oh.
So I have done my first and second schooling kind of primary in Northeast Assam.
Okay.
So Bihu mein dance karna, yeah. So I've been to West Bengal, all the Six Sisters. I know Arunachal, we have sat with tribals and eaten food.
Nice. So what was like a memorable meal you had, like I mean, growing up, or which I mean, even later on that you can.
I remember we had gone for a boat ride inside a forest, all of us families, and the local fishermen there, usi time pe they picked up fishes and they just grilled it in front of us, and that is the most tastiest, fresh or nothing. You just need too much of masala. You just need namak, haldi, and mirchi. That was all which is put there, but it's the freshness and the way they do it.
Yeah,
it's very, very
I think
interesting.
one of my most memorable meals was also that, like I mean, we'd gone like into like literally a jungle, and someone just took fish and fried it and gave it to us with rice and dal, and it was the most spectacular meal I have.
And they
eaten
make
in
the
my
fish
life.
also with something the curries.
Yeah.
In Assam is made with I think potato and veggies dal ke banate hain wo. It's not a very simple curry.
Yeah. So I think it just outdoors makes everything feel better, basically. Like
also the freshness of the food.
Yeah.
The main
100%.
thing is the more fresh the food is, it will taste very different, right?
Yeah.
If you've just made it, cooked it, you've just taken the vegetable out.
Yeah.
Again, in cities, we're very rare that it's that fresh.
That's true. That's true. Though I mean, I guess in Bombay, we've kind of given up on that. But I think Bombay makes up for it in terms of a story and a history, like that we have, like because everyone goes through a story and a history in Bombay, right? And like I think it's been wonderful to actually have you bring us here today, where like we've had, like something you had when you were an up and coming actor. And now you're doing so well.
I was lost when I was lost in the city, especially when you move in. This was my comfort food by the night, and I think whole day, we were living like 4 boys living in 1-bedroom house. It was sea-facing house though. It was very nice.
Not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
And first time you're out of your family, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna live bachelor life.
Yeah.
Akele rahenge. I was 22 when I came here.
Yeah, I think I was 21, 22 also.
So, at that point of time, you're alone, away from parents, you want to enjoy life.
Yeah.
But you're looking at work, maybe next, where do you get your money from? So, Aram Nagar is down the road.
Yeah.
That's where you would always go around looking for auditions.
Yeah.
Mahara was another side. But the casting directors and all these people were not there so much. And by the end of the day, you're just walking around the road, meeting people. And I love walking in the city. I love doing that first to explore people, understand. I've walked from here to Bandra. And
from here to Bandra?
Yeah.
Oh my God, okay.
So just walk, take breaks of course, sit somewhere, then go to the next spot. But you understand the city better.
Yeah. So like you were saying, you used to go walking around Mumbai and and I think even when I moved here, I felt always like I didn't have any friends, but the city would always be my friend. The city would always envelop you and take care of you in some way or the other.
You never feel alone here. You never feel alone as in lonely.
Yeah.
I had made friends with a guy, I remember उस time में मैं prepaid card recharge करता था.
Oh my God.
Those times when you would say कि sir भैया 50 rupees से कर दो, 100 rupees का recharge कर दो.
Yeah.
So that guy had become a friend.
Yeah.
And he used to ask me about my auditions. Imagine. So he would be like क्या हो रहा है क्या मैंने क्या ऐड किया है पेप्सी का वो आएगा. It was slowly then that man. This dosa guy, of course, that's why I'm here. It's very nostalgic. He was down the road.
Yeah.
And even though now I don't visit him much, but every year once, he puts up his counter in this during Ganpati at a friend's place. So wahan to definitely we meet.
Oh,
and he keeps waiting to see me, and we catch up every time. That time,
And I have some jokes to ask him, and you can crack your joke then to the camera. Your tissue paper joke. I have some very bad jokes to ask you. So, Priyanshu, you have tolerated my many questions on various things from north to south to east to west. So now I also have a very bad sense of humor which I want you to tolerate for
30
seconds. They're more like riddles actually. These are things I've thought up myself. I shouldn't be bragging about it because they're terrible. But anyway, here goes. Okay. So, in Mirzapur, how do people prepare a presentation for office?
By no, I don't know.
Close. Very close.
PPT.
Not bad. By using bullet points.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Thanks.
That's a smart one, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I also cracked it with Harshita. I'm being very honest, but I don't
Okay.
think we used it that time. I'm just being honest with you.
It's
Second, what is the South Indian dish that you can always find ingredients for in Mirzapur?
South Indian dish.
Yeah.
Vada, idli, dosa, sambar, rasam. What is
The
it?
first one is close.
Vada.
Gunpowder idli.
Oh, nice. Well done.
Very proud of myself
Wow,
today.
wow, wow.
I'm
क्या बात है,
doing
यार?
myself very much.
आपको तो किताब लिखनी चाहिए इस पे.
Yeah, correct. See, I'm going to have like a whole series of Mirzapur. Anyway, my final one is very bad. Okay. What do you call a dosa that can grant all your wishes?
Genie dosa.
Ah, see, that was an easy one. I gave him an easy
That is
one. because I was
yeah,
feeling a
yeah.
little
Genie
sorry
dosa
for
is
him.
the one with.
Oh, I had another one. 1 minute.
Ah,
Last one. Okay. So, all right. So, if the cast of Mirzapur goes to Bangalore, what will they order for a sweet death?
Death by chocolate.
From
Corner House.
no, but Coroner House.
Corner House. Correct. There is a Bangaloreans talking, guys. If you haven't had Corner House ka death by chocolate, you're missing something in
You
your
are
life.
really missing something in your
Please.
life. Thank you for being a great
Can I just last, because you've cracked so many, I want to crack something.
Absolutely.
It might also go with a Mirzapur kind of zone. And this is a joke which one of my friends, she's a big makeup artist, Mansi, she always says this is her joke, but I claim this is my joke. और मैं हर सेट पे सुनाता हूँ.
Okay.
So, how do you shoot with a paper gun? How do you shoot with a paper gun?
Something about rolls or...
Tissue.
Oh, nice one. Very cute. Mansi, I believe that it is your joke, not his joke.
No,
Okay?
this is my
These
joke.
men always try
This
to
is
steal
my joke.
jokes.
This
Yeah.
is my joke. पूरे इंडस्ट्री को पता है. How do you shoot with a paper gun? It's tissue.
All right, very good, excellent. Thank you so much, Priyanshu, for sharing your journey with us. And what a journey it is, like, you know, in Bombay, in films, in a great series, of course. So, thank you so very much for that. And thank you for setting all of this up with us. So, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to Robin. I can only think of Robin when I see you. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for
I think
being here
specifically
with
I
us.
wear the glasses also for that.
I know, and next time I want to
Sometimes
see you in a very jazzy shirt.
Jazzy
also.
shirt and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to go away from it. Yeah, I've worn it so much now.
I know.
See, now people just expect me to be like that, but I'm like,
I
no.
know. No, we love all your
love all
characters, and I'm sure that you're going to do a lot more great work. So thank you so very much for that, and sharing all your food stories with us. Who knew that you were such a talented foodie as well?
Even I didn't know that.
I know. See, we brought it out of
Today
you.
you brought it out of me.
Correct.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Robin. Thank you.
Thank
Oh, sorry. Thank you so much, Priyanshu. I swear that was just came out
Let's
of my
finish
mouth.
with one line of mine,
Yes, please.
which is
ये भी ठीक है.
ये भी ठीक है.
It was more than that. It was absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. Thank you.
pleasure.
Alrighty. Guess what, everyone? Cheat Day has just boarded the flight, so get set to binge on the latest gossip, entertainment, and the favorite cheat meals of all your celebrities. Thanks to Shimaru, your entertainment dose is pre-booked. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a guilt-free meal via some of your favorite celebrities. Have a safe flight ahead.